So this is one of Kenya's piece of history. I think uh, in the years leading to Kenya's independence, uh, there was when the Europeans first came. Of course, we know that most of Africa's land was taken away, and we lost so much. So when their boots landed, there was a rising in dissent among the Africans. So the Africans wanted to gain or to garner independence for themselves. So what happened is that we know about the Mau Mau War. So there was a great battle that came about. So in order to quell, in order to stop this, so the colonial government then decided to be brutal. So we all learned that through history of how brutal they were, the Mau Mau. Many of Kenyans were sent into detention camps, and those among the few leaders, some of them, we remember them as the Kapenguria Six. So we witnessed some of them, they lost their lives, but those who were caught, those who were purported to be the ringleaders, now at first they were jailed in, I think, Turkana, but as years went by, one of them, that is our first president, President Jomo Kenyatta, was brought to Maralal. Now, in his time, this was the place I think that he was stationed at. So this is a very important piece of memory. So we just learned in this same house, maybe this is the place whereby the discussion to Ghana, Kenya's independence were. So you can see from the look of things, some of the tools that Mzee used to use. So from this vantage point, I know just from the outside there, this is Maralal, a town in the north of Kenya. So from this vantage point, on a clear sky, you can be able to see Mount Kenya. So probably this is one of the places whereby, as Jomo sat down, he wrote his first book that is facing Mount Kenya. So alongside his family, we see that some of his family also are stationed at this place. So this is it. This is it. This is what we learn. So you see through the pictures, these are the Kapenguria Six, the likes of Bildad Kagia, Karumba, Jomo Kenyatta, Fred Kubai, amongst others. So they were jailed from 1952 to 1953, and thereafter they were brought to the northern parts of Kenya. So this is just the home guards. You can see them escorting Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. So this is a piece of history, perhaps one of Kenya's moments whereby independence was discussed, and one of the greatest sons of the soil ascended into power, first as the prime minister, then afterwards he became the first president of Kenya. So this is the pictures of Mzee. This is the pictures of Mzee. You can see Uhuru Kenyatta, also the card. So this is Lokitu. I think the first place where Mzee was stationed. Before now they brought him to Kenyatta House. So can be able to see. So even from the standards of the time, I think this was a decent place. This was probably one of the decent areas whereby Mzee spent his years with his family, his family, his family. So I think as we enter here, so probably this is of the lounge or the sitting area. You can see the architecture of the time. It gives you this vantage view. So probably this was the dining where Mzee alongside his family were sat as they took their meals. So some little shelf there, little shelf. So this is what we see. So on this side, it leads in to some rooms. It leads into some rooms. You'll be able to see. So I think on the indication of this, this was the guest bedroom. This was supposedly the guest bedroom. And you see in this guest bedroom some of the people who were in this room, the likes of Jaramogi Oginga, Tom Mboya, Ronald Ngala, among others. So this is the guest room where people who came to see Mzee slept. Again, you can see the beds at the time. Probably one of the people who slept here is Tom Mboya. Okay. So here is the wash area. You can see the toilet. You see the toilet. So this is the bathroom. I think there is a bathtub there. I think even for the years, I remember this is the 90s, 1952, going onwards. So probably this was like the best you can get at the time. So yeah. So after the guest bedroom, yeah. So this is the master bedroom. This is the master bedroom. So this room was in which Mzee Kenyatta stayed during his life in Maralal. The room he finalized his popular book titled Facing Mount Kenya. So yeah, being an apt student of literature, this is a masterpiece. So probably this is the place where Mzee slept. This is the master bedroom where he slept in his time when he was in Maralal. He was in Maralal. This was the place where Mzee sat, spent his years penning down the book facing Mount Kenya. You see, facing Mount Kenya. Yeah, so this is the room. This is the room. So, Kenyatta House in Maralal. I think this is a piece of history that we were learning. So from this place is where Kenya's independence was negotiated, and I've come to realize. So after reading, I've come to realize that the reason as to why Mzee was brought in this place was because there was a planned assassination. So from when he was in Lokitung, that is in Turkana, since there was an assassination attempt on his life, they decided to bring Mzee to this place. Also, they brought him to this place because of the negotiations for independence. So because of the rising discontent among the Africans and the Mau Mau War, so they thought that it had come to a time whereby uh, Kenya was to gain his independence. So the reason as to why Mzee was brought here was because he came also to negotiate. So as a negotiation place. So from the look of things, this is a well-kept place. So a piece of Kenyan history that again we need to emphasize and show to the upcoming or the generations that are to come that from this place, from this important place, we are able to gain our independence. So yeah, that is all came to see here. So just to appreciate the far that the country has come from, to appreciate the far place that we have been able to come. So you can see a tree planted by Uhuru. That is the tree. So yeah, this is it. This is the piece of Kenya's history. Kenya's history. So this is a piece of the history where we pride ourselves. Today we sit down in our houses, we enjoy our meals with our family, we enjoy security, we enjoy peace, we enjoy stability, all because at a point there are men who gave and paid the ultimate price, and because of that, that's why now we have our independence. We are able to walk freely, we are able to interact with our fellow citizens freely, we are able to engage freely. So as Kenyans, we pride ourselves in